Now what's this gonna be? You know how I played it all. That nigga burn it all by his bread. Bitch, I'm all about my bread. All by my bread. Bitch, I'm all about my bread. All by my bread. Now what's this gonna be? You know how I played it all. That nigga burn it all by his bread. Now bitch, I'm all about my bread. All by my bread. Now bitch, I'm all about my bread. All by my bread. Now bitch, I'm first week ballin', trying to get my bread long. You know the game gone and my mind been blown. Different decisions that I done made got me fucked up now. Still gon' thug the life I'm living, still gon' hold this shit down. Every day of my life, yeah, nigga chasing cheese. And I'm saying niggas should be around there, won't see you off your feet. My mama been doing bad, but I ain't going into that. I done picked that girl up when I caught my first package. I be damn. Me and my people hurting for something for a day. That shit happened, the next man ain't getting nothing. Fade to the root of evil, and that's my damn best friend. I put that on my life, ain't nobody gon' fuck with him. You try to jam it, yeah, that ass getting chopped. Trying to serve, ain't got no business on my block, I bet you're getting chopped. Now either way you try to fuck with my pockets, don't believe that ass getting chopped. Now what's this gonna be? You know how I played it all. That nigga burn it all by his bread. Bitch, I'm all about my bread. All by my bread. Bitch, I'm all about my bread. All by my bread. Now what's this gonna be? You know how I played it all. That nigga burn it all by his bread. Now bitch, I'm all about my bread. All by my bread. Now bitch, I'm all about my bread. All by my bread. Now bitch, I'm back in the mix. Those flaky niggas better stand down. Came home, got me some yam, I'm the man now. Niggas, some bitches all from my face, I ain't know who they is. Everybody up from my mix like I'm a hero and shit. Fall back, I'll buy a brick. Right now, I'm on a mission. I'm giving you 2 for 20, got grams going for 50. Putting that in my pockets, the nigga, you bullshitting. What the fuck you ain't listen? I done told you I got to get it. Nobody depending on me, so it's all mine. I ain't stressing out by myself, that's how it going down. My mama fighting her little addiction, she gon' be alright. Boy, I have a tweaking and begging, I put something up on the pipe. It's a little fraction of my life, still all in for a lick. Lurking for fatty, looking for niggas to tone mix. Start to lurking if I'm hurting, different side come out. That flip shit, drop the check on Mr. High, come out. Gonna be, you know how I played it all. That nigga burn it all by his bread. Bitch, I'm all about my bread. All by my bread. Bitch, I'm all about my bread. All by my bread. Now what's this gonna be?
A Pierce County man was sentenced Friday to nearly a year in jail for animal cruelty after more than 100 dogs were seized from his property south of Tacoma over 2 years. Several dogs taken from Elmer James Gibbons Jr.'s Midland property between December 2019 and March 2021 were emaciated, according to court filings, and 6 were found to have BB pellets embedded in their bodies.
Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. If you're looking at me now, if you're here with us now, the Lord allow us to be here to see this great day. Hope everybody had a great Wednesday. Hope all my brothers and sisters had a productive evening, night, morning. It just depends on where you at across this world. You know, a lot of times I be doing my shows at 9 o'clock in the evening, and a lot of my folk be just waking up in the morning time when they be watching the show. I really appreciate y'all, man. Really appreciate y'all. Big salute to all the dog lovers from one side of the world to the other side of the world. From the top of the United States to the bottom of South America. You know, big salute to all the dog lovers. Got a little bit of dog news. Got some breaking dog news from the satellites out of space. PBK, I tell you, I'm going to keep giving it to you, my brothers. I'm going to keep giving it to you, and I appreciate all the new subscribers. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all more than you believe. Y'all rocking with me, I'm rocking with y'all. And like I said, we got some dog news, some dog talk. We're going to discuss some things. You know what I'm saying? We're going to hit it on all levels like we always do, man. Like we always do. But let's keep this thing going. Let's keep this thing going. I believe we found ourselves a new Dougie in the dog community. I believe we found ourselves a new Dougie in the dog community. Now, what I want to ask, we're going to start this thing off like I always say, jump straight off the porch. I want to ask my brother Buck City, a.k.a. Elmer James. I want to ask him, you speaking about the Big John sperm. You speaking about your boy got sperm off of one of Big John's sons. Now, who your boy he talking about? Maul Cunt? Now, we don't believe shit he got. We don't believe nothing he got because we done seen how he breeding some of that stuff over there. And if you would tell a brother that them Rottweiler color dogs coming back from the Bolio and the Red Boy Jocko in the Mayday in 2024, and if you expect for him to believe that, I can't believe nothing you say, And at the end of the day, we're not talking about sperm off his sons. We talking about sperm off of him. And furthermore, why is Buck City even discussing anybody dogs when he haven't yet to discuss his own dogs to the whole dog community? Why are you discussing? See, I'm talking to Brother Fat Bill on my last video, and I got some things, I'm going to say as well on this video. But Buck, you got to wait till I decide to talk to the help, big dog. When I decide to talk to the help, then I'll address you. Little man syndrome, buddy. Buddy with the little man syndrome. But how can you be downplaying the Big John stuff, right? You downplay the Big John stuff, but then you say your man got sperm from it. So obviously your man know it's something worth saving. He know it's something worth saving. You know it's something worth saving. Like them boys say, you ain't a dog man no more, you a troll. And you ain't good at that. You ain't good at that, big dog. But I'm just trying to figure out, it's so easy for this brother to get up here and discuss everybody's bloodline. Brothers may say I talk trash about this person, that person, or this person, or that person, or this dog, or that dog, or this line, or that line. But I talk about my own lines as well. Sometimes brothers may say I talk about my own lines a little too much. But I think I ain't talking about them enough. You know what I'm saying? If you ask me. But like I said, on this first topic, we wonder why brothers is discussing, these Red Boy Jocko dogs when you a Dougie. When brothers, like brother said, like the brother Going Hard said, use another Dougie, another brother that's trying to feed the dog community, and you don't know what the first part of the dog game looked like. Getting your dog, trying to take him into that circuit. When Buck City Kennels is the same age as me, but yet he wait till he was in his late 30s to start bulldogging. And he getting jealous because I'm speaking on stores where the statute of limitation, forget, even if it's not a statute of limitation on what I'm talking about, the stuff is so far that when I did what I'm talking about, the police would have rolled up and gave me a blue ticket. Took my dog, called an animal shelter, gave me a blue ticket. He maybe would have locked me up, but when I would have went to go for my bond, I wouldn't have had to go in front of the judge. I would have had a ticket to pay to get out. And even if I had to go in the judge, he would have made it where I would have had to pay a ticket. Different times. And I can't get mad because, like I said, you in your late 30s and you want to be a bulldogger. Want to be a bulldogger. But hey, man, I just play it how it come. You know what I'm saying? Handle it how it go. Now, what I will say, you know, salute to that clown out there named Bank Statement. Bank Statement, boy, you got that dog Sexy Red from Buck City, and now you feel like you got to suck on his ass all day long. That's how these brothers do, man. Hey, it is what it is, though. You should have more common sense than, especially all the stuff that we speak about on a daily basis. You know, to get Sexy Red. You can't tell us nothing. Bank Statement, you can't tell us nothing about Sexy Red, and the person that sold you the dog, Elmer James, can't tell us nothing about Sexy Red. Hey, Buck City, why you giving all your dogs to bully breeders? You got a nanny dog. You trying to give one of your dogs a nanny dog. You got Bank Statement, all Buck City. You trying to fill all them bullies. What y'all boys gonna do with them pits? Breed them with them bullies? And that's on everything. Bully breeders is getting the Michael Myers dogs. But we got a lot of stuff to talk about today, man. Just like yesterday, the day before that. You know, PBK gonna keep it going for y'all brothers and sisters out there, man. You know how I'm gonna do it. But like I said, man, Bank Statement, man, you better learn how to breed them bullies first. You ain't even master how to breed them bullies you over there got feeding in the yard. You know, them bullies don't act like them pits. You gonna get it confused. You ain't gonna know what you're working with. You know, it is what it is, man. Y'all bully boys gotta stay in y'all lane. You know, it's all good. We all pet lovers. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of y'all boys, you get outside yourselves. You know what I'm saying? Outside yourselves. Trying to put a little bit of that Michael Myers in them Gotti and Camelot dogs. Go ahead now. Go ahead, boy. It's all good, though. I tell you what, if Maul couldn't take his dogs away from Buck City, his dog game over. The middleman dog game over if Maul couldn't stop what he doing. You know? The new Dougie has no dog game. You know? He is literally the new Dougie. Hey, GHK, man, I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. You called that one on the head. The new Dougie. Exactly what Elmer James Given is. You know, but like I said, y'all check this out, right? Because we got some more stuff to talk about. Salute to you, Fat Bill. I'm coming for this video over. You know, we got some stuff to talk about. Y'all watch this video and we're going to break it down. Y'all don't be listening. I really need you to listen to what these folks saying.
A Pierce County man was sentenced Friday to nearly a year in jail for animal cruelty after more than 100 dogs were seized from his property south of Tacoma over 2 years. Several dogs taken from Elmer James Givens Jr.'s Midland property between December 2019 and March 2021 were emaciated, according to court filings, and 6 were found to have BB pellets embedded in their bodies. Prosecutors said he was seen shooting 2 dogs with BB pellets in 2020, and charging documents allege that some animals were locked in crates with no food or water bowls, and other crates had days' worth of feces building up in them. The dogs seized in 2020 were underweight, and some had signs of dog fighting and overbreeding, records state. In another search, investigators found materials related to dog fighting, including betting lists, match sheets, and win-loss records. Prosecutors wrote in the charging papers that Animal Control consulted a Humane Society international specialist on the case who said Givens and his dogs had come up in separate investigations throughout the United States and internationally. In the course of the investigation, authorities learned Givens had previously been investigated by Seattle Animal Control and the Seattle Animal Shelter as far back as 2003 for purchasing, breeding, and transporting dogs across state lines for fighting. Prosecutors wrote that the animal shelter had previously tied Givens to the breeding, sales, and fighting of dogs from BuckCityKennels.com. He also ran a YouTube channel under the same name that prosecutors alleged he used to promote dog fighting. A YouTube channel run by Givens appears to still be active, with a video posted as recently as Friday. It shows 7 more videos are expected to go up in the coming months. One is titled Buck City Kennels Live, Arrested for Dog Fighting with No Evidence. America Will Never Change.
Now, as you're listening to this, man, am I the only one that's hearing these folks saying dog fighting, dog fighting, dog fighting, 100 dogs, 60 dogs, 1 year, a year and a half later, what? Am I the only one to see this stuff don't add up to what's going on now today in your face? The folk clearly telling you they got track of your YouTube, Elmer James. Folk telling you they tracking your YouTube. And every day you clearly get up here and mention everybody across the country dogs, except for what you had going on over there in Washington. Nobody shot them dogs with pellet guns, Elmer, but you. You the only person shot the dogs with pellet guns. And as y'all listen to the article, who has clear evidence of a man shooting multiple dogs with pellet guns and he get 100 some charges dropped down to 9? Where does that happen at? Where does it happen at where a man has match lists, bets, match records, fight records, all the paraphernalia of the so-called dog fighter of today's time, even some extra stuff? Who gets caught with the pellet guns that they shot the dogs with? Who gets caught with animal cruelty and has 6 dogs with pellets in their body? Now, ask you before, was you using 177 copper BBs or 177 lead BBs? What's your preference when it comes to injuring them animals, Big Buck City? Not only did this brother shoot dogs with pellet guns, he out and cigarette butts on dogs. How bored could you have been in the backyard? Did you plays? You wasn't getting no kind of plays or something? You had what can force a man to go and stick cigarette butts to a dog? Now, what y'all brothers that bought dogs from him, what y'all need to do, it's probably a little too late right now because it ain't healed up. You would have paid attention to your dog. You would have seen the dog that you bought probably got pellet gun shots in him too. Especially if you bought a grown dog. Now, there's nobody from Washington State known for bulldogging. But one person is known for dogs. There's only one person from Washington State known for dogs, period. And his name is Elmer James Givens Jr., known for shooting dogs with pellet guns. That's the only thing Washington State is known for when it comes to dogs. Oh, that's the state where that dude was shooting the dog with the pellet guns at. Oh, that's the state where the dude with the drone flew over and saw the dude out there shooting the dogs with the pellet guns. Oh, that's the state where the dude was putting the cigarette butts in the dog. That's the state where the dude got caught with 100 and some animal cruelty charges in a year and a half time, and all of them got dropped down to 7 charges. And he right back on YouTube again talking the same old bull jive, but this time he's screaming everybody else's name from across the country. Yeah, that's the same guy. That's the same old guy. But like I said, am I the only one? Must be, man. I just got to put it out there, though. You know what I'm saying? Just got to put it out there. You got sperm off of Big John's son. You can't keep that name out your mouth all of a sudden. Like I tell you, man, you was a walking investigation. You was a walking investigation. Call anybody what you want, say what you want, do what you want. Ain't nobody in the situation that you in doing what you doing. Now, I want to apologize to my Eli brothers out there that's rocking them Eli dogs. You know what I'm saying? It's on right now. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff I say, it might not mean about your dog. When I'm talking about certain dogs. But it's on right now. Rep your line. That's all it is to it. Rep your line. And Fat Bill, I want to say this. I ran through, I know for a fact, 3 of them Carolina game dogs. All that Jethro shit. Them the type dogs that I'm telling you, brother. Brothers ducking and dodge them RBJs with them dogs. I know for a fact I got 3 contracted on that Carolina game dog stuff and watched it through. In less than 45 minutes, all 3 of them was over. Not all 3 of them combined 45, but none of them lasted longer than 45 minutes. But that's that Carolina game dog stuff. That ain't yours, but all y'all got the same type of stuff. If you go into pedigrees, all y'all got the same stuff. From Garner to you, to Miss Wagner, the Carolina game dog stuff, all that stuff. And don't get it confused when I say Carolina game dog, not that idiot that be down in my chat. That cornball troll that be down in my chat. Not talking about him. I'm talking about the real Carolina game dog kennels. That had the Jethro dog. Now, I will say my partner had a dynamite dog. That's why I ain't big on that. We done ran through the dogs straight off Frisco, straight off Chinaman. A lot of them was good until they meet certain dogs, but the dynamite dog was a 5-minute curve. RBJ, I'm not going to say if he got anything else in it, but a RBJ shot in his rear end, and within 5 to 10 minutes, the dog was tough before he came over there. He was one of them dogs that jump on dogs and curve them out and be growling on all of them hard and shaking them up. And 10 minutes, dog shot in his rear end. Changed his thought of thinking. He wasn't thinking the same way. He wasn't moving the same way. His owner didn't even feel the same way about him when he took him home. That was a dog off Dynamite. Dynamo, whichever one. I guess that's 2 different dogs, so I need to make it clear. Dynamite is who it was off of. But hey, man, let's keep this thing going. Let's keep this thing going. Now I want to ask Nanny Dog. You know what I'm saying? Nanny Dog, where Nanny Dog at? Why he went into hiding? And where's boy Desmond at? Him and his boy Desmond went into hiding, went talking all that shit a few weeks back. And now, because you think folk ain't thinking about you, or you can't drop your content, or nobody that don't hear your channel, or when you drop your content and you go to talk about PBK, you look at your video later on in the afternoon and you got 55 views. Just because you ain't getting no views for what you say, don't mean I'm supposed to stop what I'm saying about you. Because I'm getting views, Big Desmond and Nanny Dog, let me teach y'all something. When you just getting in the dog game, brother, you just getting in the pit bull game, something you don't do unless you know exactly who you dealing with and exactly what you getting. Something you don't do when you coming from the bully community to this pit bull community, because I'm telling you, these brothers will get your ass, right? You don't buy a brindle dog and you don't buy a black dog. And that way, you never know if you got a cross in something. But some of these boys will say a lab mix. You can't tell if some of these dogs look like, especially when you ain't really familiar with pit bulls and knowing pit bulls look like hound dogs. You won't really be able to tell the difference between a pit bull lab and a game pit bull that's just black and look like a hound dog. So stay away from that. Stay away from the brindle dogs, because the same thing will happen to you. You won't really know how to distinguish if a brother giving you a mixed breed, because you haven't even seen the dogs that brothers say look like hound dogs. And they full-blooded pit bulls. So stay away from the black and the brindle. Go get you a red nose or a white, or a buckskin. You know what I'm saying? But what I want to ask the Nanny Dog, I got $100 on this Cash App. Full name of Dabo owner. Give me the full name of Dabo's owner. Nanny Dog. We gonna train you yet to learn a little bit of this pit bull information, since you want to jump into these conversations. Give me the full name of the man who owned Dabo. Now, I'm asking you this question while you at home and you can look it up. You lucky I ain't asked you this on live. Give me the full name. And what was his nickname? It's some dog brothers who deep in the dog game who don't even know his nickname. I'm gonna make it a little hard on you, since I know you're studying at home and you're trying to read to get your answer. What was Dabo's owner full name and what was his nickname? Nanny Dog. You can help him too, Des. You can help him too, Big Dog. Masked Up, Masked Marauder. Hey, Triple J, Man, listen here, man. You had them bully breeders on you for years, Triple J. You couldn't even get them off you, man. You couldn't get them off you, man. I'll show you how to do that, dog. You know, I'll show you how to do it, Triple J. You don't argue back and forth about the nonsense. You get straight to the point. Y'all ain't never had no dogs. You don't know nothing about dogs. Tell me something about these dogs. And right now, we ain't looking to hear from your kind. You know, that's all you had to do, Triple J. They would have been left you alone, man. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. When you answer that question, holler at me. I got your Cash App. You know? Now, we got them breaking CNN satellites from outer space because we going to get the Thompson as well. Usain Bolt. Sakari. Which one you want to take? Saying got the stronger, potent genes in your line of Thompson, Sakari Richardson or Usain Bolt? You know? Which one? To my older brothers, he might be running with that Carl Lewis. He might be got that Carl Lewis or that Ben Johnson. To my older brothers who can, you know, you might know about them brothers. They might not be familiar with Sakari or even Hussein. But I'm gonna get to you, Thompson. You know, we gonna get to you, dog. You been in hiding. I had to bring you out of hiding, big dog. You was trying to be quiet over there. Brothers done call you Kurt. You trying to be quiet and bounce back and do your little thing on, man. You ain't bouncing. You ain't being quiet. No, none of that. Them boys say you got track stars, but I'm going to get back to it. You know, we got a dog seizure in Aiken, South Carolina. You know, the southern part of South Carolina, where a brother lost 12 dogs. PBK9 is going to give it to you. CNN satellites from outer space. Fresh on the press. You know, y'all brothers knowing y'all getting caught up with these dogs, even if you didn't do it. You know I do the dog news. Take better pictures. You know, smile, man, for the camera. You know what I'm saying? You know you're going to be on that news. Take the picture for the TV, man. I don't care if you did it or not. I'm going to bring the article up. You know, but like I said, man, y'all check this out. You know where you heard it first at? PBK9 Dog Talking News. A lot of them want to be down. A lot of them want to emulate it. A lot of them want to hate on it. A lot of them want to stop it. A lot of them trying to be like it. But it is what it is. You know, some gonna like it, some ain't. Y'all check this out.
We now have the name of a suspect in custody for dog fighting and ill-treated animals. Anthony Ward was arrested on Thursday in Aiken County, according to records. Code enforcement says a search warrant was executed at a property on Colbert Bridge Road for possible dog fighting and ill-treated animals. A total of 12 dogs were seized from the property. Ward is charged with animal fighting and baiting, improper buying, and burying, and more.
Giving it to you like I always give it to you. That news from around the world. Y'all hit that subscribe button, like button, share button. You know, come on, rock with the channel, man. Come on, rock with me. You know, I'm rocking with all them brothers. You know, you're going to see interviews. You're going to see brothers get up there and talk that dog talk. You know, but like what I always try to tell my brothers, I keep my folk out of the drama, right? You know, if they want to get in it, they can get in it. You know, but when there's stuff going on, I don't force my folk to be involved with what I got going on. To say, oh, you got to make that choice and make this choice. We grown men over here, big dog, and we handling like that. That's why our type of pet lovers is different than Washington State pet lovers. When you got Elmer James Givens over there, you know what I'm saying? Different than that, big dog. You know, but like I said, man, let's get into some more of this Fat Bill news. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, big salute to you, Fat Bill. You know, got a video for you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, ain't no reason for me to talk about it.
Tell me what you want me to do to help. I advocate felony dogfighting laws in this state. I think it would be a great thing. Then people like Jeff and his friends would all be in jail.
See, Fat Bill, you was doing the dog news before me. You know, and the thing about it, you doing it because you got to. I'm doing it because I want to. That's the difference in the videos that you made and the video that I'm making. Or the videos that I made. I did them because I wanted to. You on that video because you had to. You know? But like I said, man, brothers want to get mad because you weren't producing the dogs on the caliber of dogs that you want to be mad at. You know? You got that brother Supreme Excellence down in the chat every dang on night. He in every single dog man chat, right? You know, my dog brothers out there, this is what you got to understand about the dude Supreme Excellence that you see in your chat. He is a new, he only been in it, he told me himself he only been in the dog game 3 to 4 years, and I'm giving him a year or two. You know, giving him a year or two because he been in the chat at least that long, at least 2 years, at least a year, you know. But don't take him serious. You know, he's looking for daddy type material, you know, so don't take him serious. You know, I blocked him out of the chat yesterday, but he can come back if he want to come back. The dogs that he got is pretty much close to blue dogs, you know, so, you know, let him talk, man. He can talk if he want to talk. He's harmless, you know. He's one of Buck City harmless flunkies, you know. Flunkies teaching flunkies, man. That's how it's going over there. You know, that's how it's going over there, man. Let me keep this thing going, though. Let me keep this thing going. Now, when you watch that Aiken dog fighting situation, one of the things that I paid attention to that I haven't heard really in a lot of them, but we know they always do this. They always digging up the dogs, and we say, why are they digging up the dogs for? Why the hell they want to dig up the dead dogs for? A dog gonna die regardless. You gotta bury him. They gave this brother improper burial charges. It's a new thing they putting up on you now. Improper burial charges. So know where you heard it first. PBK9's giving it to you. The thing that they putting on brothers now, you know, why they trying to dig up dogs, improper burial. How is it an improper burial? Beats me, brothers and sisters, across this world. I just give it to you, man. I just give it to you, let you examine it and analyze it, break it down how you got to break it down, come with whatever you got to come with, but I just give it to you. That's all I can do. You know, that's all I can do, man. Salute to the real dog men in this dog community, man, in this YouTube community. Salute to all the real dog men. You know, some brothers are just more comfortable at jock riding the next person. You know, if you're going to jock ride somebody, make it be somebody worthwhile. You know, I can understand why you jock riding some of these brothers out here, but, you know, because they was in the Bulldog game. But when you got brothers like Little Man Elmer from Washington State, you know, the most well-known dog person in Washington State, and you telling me that news article said you internationally known for dog fighting investigation, you across the country known for dog fighting investigation, you caught with match records, betting records, all this other stuff that brothers ain't even got caught with. They only getting caught with papers, magazines. You got caught with match records, all other kind of stuff. Plus, he's been on an investigation since 2003, in the early 2000s. You wasn't running that Michael Myers then. What was you running? Tell brothers what you had then. Them folks say you wasn't taking care of dogs. Your whole life, you never took care of dogs. One thing we know about Buck Shitty Kennels, a.k.a. Elmer James Givens Jr., one thing we know about him, his whole life, he wasn't taking care of dogs. You know, he got animal cruelty, neglect charges his whole life from the early part of 2000. You know, when I had Bo and when I was in the circuit running, doing my thing, he was neglecting dogs. He wasn't taking care of them, wasn't feeding them, you know. So that tell you what type of shit he had over there. You know? But hey, man, like I said, I'm talking to Fat Bill, and I gotta take time out to explain that the help ain't shit. You know, I'm talking to a dog man. You know, we had a disagreement, but I can't hold up too much time on the help. Oh, Elmer. Salute to them boys that be over there not letting you breathe every time you go live. You know. Salute to all the real dog lovers, all the dog men and the women, dog lovers that do not rock with Elmer James Gibbons from Washington State because they know he's a piece of trash scum, the bum of the American Pit Bull Terrier community, and all the prosecutors in Washington State know he has a YouTube channel because I just let you listen to it. Know he has a YouTube channel and he can't stay off of it. And you tell me what... Tell me any damn thing to help me understand it is what I'm saying. Tell me anything to help me understand what's going on. I guess you ain't going up for a review no more, Buck City Kennels. I guess you ain't going up for a review. It don't add up, dog. And I ain't talking to you because I'm talking to the brothers and sisters out here. I can care less what you think, old Elmer. I know it don't add up. And I ain't talking about what you did as far as your past not adding up. I'm talking about this stuff that can affect brothers in the future, what you got going on. You know, that stuff that you got going on, it can affect brothers right now in the future. So I'm on it. You know, I'm not letting it ride. Something ain't right with you. And like I said, I ain't talking about nobody you did nothing too wrong in the past. I'm talking about why you the only man in the country that them folk let slide with all that stuff. And I wouldn't even be saying nothing about you sliding with all that stuff if you wouldn't be on YouTube running your mouth like you some tough guy. And never did nothing with the dogs. Everybody around you touched the dogs. Even when I talk trash to Ram and all them other boys, them boys touched dogs before. They don't got a record for not feeding the dogs. That's what you need to be telling these brothers, you know, because that's all you was focusing on, neglecting your dogs. That DJI drone caught your ass with that pellet gun up, that Red Ryder BB gun. You ain't had no pellet gun, you had a BB gun, you know. Red Ryder. And that drone got your ass. And you tell me prosecutors got video of a man shooting, and they say they got video of a man shooting dogs with a pellet gun, and they pull 6 dogs with pellets in them at the vet, pull the pellets out of them, proof, and they got the gun. I ain't got to keep breaking it down, man. And I know Supreme Excellence probably down in the chat right now typing this little heart away. You know, if he ain't down there now, he'll be down there soon. You know? He'll be down there soon, man. But, hey, it is what it is. Salute to all my dog brothers out there. You know, big salute to King Long Swipe, man. Big salute to King Long Swipe and his line of the Pixie dogs, man. Big salute to your brother. Like I always say, man, much luck to you in the future. You know, keep doing your thing, big dog, and I appreciate you rocking with the Bay. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you rocking with the Bay. Thompson, I might as well go all in on y'all boys. You know, like I said, you was in hiding, big dog. You know, if it wasn't for Gas and Go, man, Gas and Go really took over your line. You know, brother that did good things with a dog. You can tell the difference between dog men. That's why I always say it's about getting your dog to the right people. One man got the dog and he's straight. Gas and Go straight. Got the straight cover over Thompson. You don't go get no dog from Thompson. If you don't want to get some of that stuff, holler at Gas and Go. Look how he doing his dogs. Look how they look. Look how they act. And Thompson want to get up on Buck Shitty channel because his dogs, I told him his dogs got a degree in running. Dog, listen here. Your dog got a degree in running. And that's about all I can say right now. He got a degree in running. That the stuff you got. You know? And I gotta send a salute to Gas and Go because because the dogs are straight, you know. It's when they get with certain people. You can get a flunky with that big giant stuff and they ain't gonna do worth a damn with it. Same thing Thompson doing with his dogs. You know? Same thing. Not a damn thing. You know, not a thing, man. And big salute to my brother Street Rossi, man, holding it down with them presses out there. Salute to all them brothers, man, with them different breeds of dogs out there holding it down. And if you're rocking with the Bay, you know, even if you don't got the pits and you rock with my channel, salute to you and big thanks, you know. And if I can help in any way, let me know. Let me know, man. But right now, we talking to Fat Bill. I ain't even say that to you. I just wish you happy birthday a couple videos back. You go up there talking trash about me because another 60-some-year-old man get up here and talk about you and say something about you. I didn't even catch it. You know, said something about you, but we all grown men. I can't, hey, it is what it is. You know? If you go back and listen to it, you know, I didn't egg nothing on. I'm just listening. But I'm a teacher, you know. I'm a teacher about thinking I'm some average Joe. Because, see, we flipped his in reverse times now, Fat Bill. You the average Joe now. You know, this ain't back in the days, like I always say, you the average Joe now. It got me to wondering what y'all boys who don't even get views on your channel, period, you really ain't getting that many views. What the fuck is the purpose of you going to use memberships to get even less views? What y'all got that important to talk about that you don't want nobody else to hear? He ain't up but few of y'all in there. What you got that important? You want to hide from the other brothers. You want to say something. You know? That's coward shit. Same shit 7-8 did. He went and ducking and hiding. Went and running and all kind of shit. All before he running the 5-man panel. His boy Buck coming in there starting all that mess. You know? He fell back because he know what it is. He's a bully breeder. Ex-bully breeder coming in the dog game, trying to use everybody else's credentials to fit in, you know, to fit in, to get in, trying to use Rasta Man, Garcia and all. I tell you what, get on that panel and ask him something, ask 7-8 something, ask him a question. What you think about that, Garcia? What you think about that, Boom? And then he gives you his answer. Man, listen, man, I done ran all them bully breeders from around, man. Bully breeders. Don't get up here trying to tell me something about some shit and y'all boys don't know nothing about none of that. You talking about hard mouth. Hard mouth, you know about us from a bully dog. You can't tell me nothing about no hard mouth from a pit bull. Anything you see biting, you see blood, you think it's a hard mouth. You gotta uncover all these fake and phony dog folk out here, man. Giving you this information. Or they want to take the credit for the good, you know. There's a lot of y'all old schoolers, you want to take the credit for the good, but when them dogs run your ass up out of town, you know, then you want to say you ain't had no part of that. That wasn't my dog. That was one of my friends. You know, that wasn't my kennel. You know, that one of my friends' kennel. That's why I found out about a lot of y'all old schoolers. You know, why I found out about you. And one thing about it, if you ever have that rub tagged into your your dog credentials, you know, brother's gonna think you cheated. But hey, man, like I said, we got one brother over here, you know, that's straight obsessed, just straight up fool because he never had a chance to experience the Wild Wild West days, and he the same age we is. You know, he never had a chance to experience it. He waited to 2019, right before the coronavirus, maybe a few years before that, before he's trying to act tough and sell them dogs off Michael Myers. And like I said before, y'all brothers, y'all scared to ask him? The ones that y'all that got the Michael Myers dogs, y'all scared to ask him? Ask him about them dogs, man. What do he know about them? I give one of y'all brothers, because I told Nanny Dog I give him 100 in the cash app. I give one of y'all 50 in the cash app right now. And if I'm telling a lie, and he done told you more about the Big John dogs than he told you about Michael Myers in 10 years. He told you more about them Big John dogs in the past 2 months than he told you about Michael Myers since Michael Myers was born. And we know he didn't have Michael Myers as a puppy and none of that. We know all that, But on some real, we on the East Coast. This dude got up 5 o'clock this morning, West Coast time, 5 o'clock this morning, talking about the Bay. It was 10 o'clock over here where I was at. Now, if you was on the East Coast, okay, it's 10 o'clock. So you get up at 5 o'clock in the morning to go live, you must be trying to keep it from your old lady. She must be telling you got to go live while she at work. Buck City, Elmer James. The way you going live, Elmer James, you're not going live on your own account. You're going live because you're being pressured to go live at them times. Ain't no way in the hell somebody waking up at 5 o'clock to go live about another brother. Now, if you got some breaking news about something that's going on across the country and you're doing a different type of podcasting, yeah. But to get up and talk about another brother at 5 o'clock a.m.? Buck City, Michael Myers must be really a cur. Because it really offends you. It really makes you mad. Sure enough, be down in your chat calling you a clown. Mad Max down in your chat calling you a clown. You thought I was Mad Max before you see that I ain't Mad Max. You just a clown. You're just a clown to a lot of brothers out there. It's only a handful of them brothers that's seeking daddies. They're going to go run over there to Elmer James Givens and think he got something to offer them. Only a handful of them. But hey, man, you got one half mad because them yellow dogs was out sporting they dogs. Out sporting them. Once again, this the second time that Going Hard had a Dougie on him. He had the Dougie on him. One man with no dog credentials, trying to down me, tell me this, tell me that. Then you got another man over here, Helmut James Givens, that can't even own a dog. That when he did have dogs, he didn't make a name for himself at all. He's trying to make a name now on YouTube. We're retired, big dog. We're retired. And see, the thing is, a lot of these brothers too ignorant to talk dog talk. You see, you're too ignorant. A lot of things you need laid out in front of you. Straight out, laid out in your face for you to understand it. I can't help you. You can't understand how Buck, Jeep, Red Boy, Bolio, all these dogs from the 90s, you should have been learning how to breed these dogs. I can't help because, you don't know how to talk about Michael Myers and lay it out for brothers to understand about Michael Myers, that we going to stop our dog talk because we know how to handle our stuff over here. Like I say before, in the 90s, everybody had their days, In the 90s, everybody had their days. Buck had his days in the 90s. Jeep had his days in the 90s. Red Boy had his days in the 90s. It was all about seeing what they produce. You seen how they was performing. The next thing was to see how they produce. You know, see how they produce. A lot of y'all can't understand certain things, you can't comprehend. You need brothers to straight up tell you this and tell you that. Like, you just ignorant. The dog game is not meant for you. Pit bulls aren't meant for everybody. Everything isn't a pit bull, but everybody aren't meant for pit bulls. That's the main statement. You know, it's more people that aren't meant for pit bulls than it is dogs that isn't pit bulls. You know? And then the people that talk the most trash, you know, the most trolling, be the people with no credentials. Bobby Stapletons, you know, just straight Bobbies. Straight Bobbies. So what you think? You think you feel safer in the chat typing? So don't you understand if it was somebody like an agent or something, you don't think they can get your IP address for whatever your fake name is, your fake YouTube account? You don't think they can get your IP address? Now you got these straight statements coming from your IP. You got these statements that's written down, not spoken. You know, we could talk about stuff. You got stuff that's written down coming from your computer. Like, a lot of y'all be assholes. That's why you get jammed up on Telegram and WhatsApp every 6 months. I'm doing a show about that. You know, every 6 months. I done curved them all out. From Welsh Combine, bank statement, Buck City, you know, Ram big fake stepping ass, you know. I told you yesterday, Ram, when I saw you, know I was talking to you. You the only gang banger in the dog community want to brag about being in the gang and you ain't never banged before. I'm gonna take it there, big dog. The boy said you was running a dog game. I ain't never say you ain't bulldog. I'm talking about why you acting like a tough gangster. No, you ain't never banged on nothing. We ain't talking about your old lady. We talking about them brothers in the streets. You know, that's what we talking about. But you and the big boy crew, them brothers who don't believe the air get let out your ass. You know, the air get let out of here. But really, man, Thompson just got to breed better dogs, you know, make better breedings and stop trying to ride on the papers. And plus, the boy say a lot of your dogs don't got papers, Thompson. You know, it just is what it is. And we know papers don't mean nothing, but we know papers mean something. And that's just what the word is. A lot of your dogs don't got papers, or some of your dogs. In your program, they make you resort to Tom Garner's papers, because he'll register anything. You know? But hey, man, don't get mad, because instead of the word that you putting out good bulldogs, the word is you putting out track stars. And ain't nothing else really for me to argue about or get up here and go back and forth with you about. You know what I'm saying? Track stars. I don't care. Ben Johnson, Carl Lewis, like I say, Sakari, Hussein, the new fellas from the USA group. They say that Thompson stuff swift. Quick on his feet. You ain't heard it from me. But yeah, man, y'all boys know I'm gonna give it to you, man. I'm gonna lay it down the way it need to be laid. These boys, they had a little temper tantrums. They get mad. That was a first this morning. I knew Buck City goes early. He goes live early with his little shows. But boy, to go early as he went, no, man. No, you got problems, dog. You know. And the only problem you got is your old lady, you trying to work around her work shift. You trying to go on live around her work shift. But hey, It is what it is, dog. You know, all I can do, my brothers, give you that news, give you that dog talk. Like I always say, you got to be the judge of the information you get, you know, and how you handle it. You know, salute to all the brothers out there that's battling them fleas for the summer. You know, it's hot. You know how that thing get. Salute to all them brothers that got it under control right about now for their yard, you know. Got it under control. Let's see, my brothers. Y'all hit that like button up, man. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. You know, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button up. Drop down in the comments as well, my brothers. Sometimes I wonder, I'll be like, Mark Hunt, do he got any sense? Do you not understand and see what your boy Elmer James is out here doing? Do you not see the heat trail that he got following him? Do you not? Boy, common sense, man, listen here. Everybody ain't got it. We can go pay for them book smarts, but everybody ain't got common sense. We can go to school for 10, 20 years, but that can't get you no common sense. Common sense take you far sometimes. And sometimes I look at some of y'all brothers, you know, well-accomplished brothers, you don't even got common damn sense. And it's showing. You know. But hey, all I can tell my brothers, you on that news, you on that news. Like I always say. You know. And when we say this ain't back in the days, man, this ain't even 15 years ago. This ain't even, 20 years ago be 2004. You know, that's back in the days, but that's not the 90s, you know. Man, a lot of y'all brothers need help, man. But you don't want the right help from the right dog man somewhere in this country, the right dog man trying to school you on certain things. You'd rather listen and follow and run behind a flunky. The Washington State flunky. Him and his boy, John Kramer, a.k.a. Hacksaw Jim Duggan. John Kramer, we found your pappy, boy. We think he Hacksaw Jim Duggan. If it ain't Hacksaw, it's Mark Henry. One or the other. But hey, man. How hard is it for y'all brothers to just go out there and purchase some good dogs and take your time up with them, raise the puppies, learn about the dog, learn about the genetics, learn about this, learn about that with a dog? So if you try to sell a brother a dog, you got brothers beat out in my chat saying, I'm making these videos to sell puppies. I mean, I wasn't even advertising none of my puppies in my videos for sale. You know, people knew I had puppies and I'll show them to you. If you want them, you get them when you get them. You know? I can't help I take care of my dogs. You know? And one thing about it, yeah, I'm going to sell a puppy. You think I'm going to take care of a breed of a dog all year long and don't make no money back off of it? I'm not making money back going to do anything illegal, so I'll be damned if I'm not going to breed my dog. And like I told y'all assholes before, y'all know Mellow Yellow, and I don't know none of y'all dog. The one that's talking about she 10 months old. 10 months. Get off my jock and keep typing like you're doing down in the chat and getting your Bobby on. You know, keep getting your Bobby on. And I'm just gonna keep chopping y'all ass down like a woodsman in the woods chopping down oak trees and watching you fall. You know? Oh, Fat Bill mad but going hard. He say something about me, so I say something back to him. So now you got 3 dog men having a discussion about something. And then you got one wannabe dog man over here on the side, Buck City Kennels, aka Elmer James. You know, them folk that charge you with all them dogs and you ain't never did shit. All they charge you with is not taking care of. You know, not taking care of, and you got caught with all the paraphernalia that every brother across the country done got down for dog fighting, and you on YouTube talking a bunch of bull jive. Nah, man. Well, we just got to keep that thing moving, man. Y'all brothers, hit that like before y'all get up out of here. Y'all hit that subscribe button. Y'all remember to stay safe. It's your boy PBK9s. Keep giving it to you, giving it to you, giving it to you. You know, like I told you know Mellow Yellow, you know Fletcher, you know JD, you know. And I'm talking, this statement I'm making, I'm talking to the ones who, you know, we can see the jealousy on them when they come in the chat. We can smell it on them. It's the aroma they carry. I got two people I can smell. Them jealous haters when they come in the chat, you know, I can smell them. And I can smell Mike Dan when he come in there smelling like Bengay and turpentine. Every single time. He don't even got to be in the chat. If he turn his TV on, I can smell Mike Dan through my chat. Bengay and turpentine. Are you telling me about, man, listen here. This ain't back in the days, Mr. Dixie Line. This ain't back in the days. You know, no sirree. Y'all stay safe out there. Y'all stay legal out there. And remember, man, all the ones y'all gonna see videos coming from my video later on. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. You know, what fun would the Pitbull YouTube community be if I just left? Because you wouldn't even have nobody to talk about. You talk all kind of trash. You wouldn't have nobody. All y'all will be doing is talking about old ass, boring ass pedigrees all day long. All day long you be talking about boring pedigrees, you know, if somebody wasn't over here kicking up some dust. Brothers be leaving out the pit bull community just to go to see what the hell them pocket pits and all that stuff talking about. They ain't talking about nothing in the pits. I ain't saying this like I got the best channel. I'm saying this like, what fun would it be for y'all brothers? You know, if you wasn't trying to pick on me, trying to pick on little old me, always calling me little, and talking about how big you is. You know, what fun would it be, big homie? I had to laugh to myself this now, man, because I can imagine how tough some of y'all guys is. You know, and then you be in a real situation. When you get yourself in a real situation, your whole attitude change. You know, your whole energy level change. You honestly think, especially when that dude was talking about he want to fight all the time. Now, the stuff that I done been through, man, you honestly think, if Buck City come to South Carolina and get beat up bad, do you honestly think, I don't think he's not going to press charges, or his old lady's not going to press charges and say somebody jumped him or this or that or this or that. Like, he's going to press charges. You don't think I know that? I done seen too many folk like him before. They talk tough. You know, like Big Stepper. You know, I can hear it in his voice. He ain't never stepped. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Y'all stay safe. Y'all stay legal. Holla at me when y'all ready to get up on that level, man. Holla at the Bay when y'all ready to get up on that level. And big salute to my folk down in the chat that's rocking with me. You know what I'm saying? They let me get off on these fools today. You know, big salute to y'all, and big salute to everybody that I'm going to be training their dog in the future. You know, because I'm about to really get back to focusing on my training and stuff like that as well. Doing my shows, all my things I need to do, plus I'm going to train a dog time to time. You know what I'm saying? Hey, they just hate on me for all reasons, man. They tell me that I'm a trainer. I'm a dog trainer. Yeah. I do train dogs. You know, you do call people that train dogs a dog trainer. You know. They call me a motherfucker too. You know, they call me a motherfucker too. Supreme, man, holla at me, man. I done told you, big dog. Supreme, holla at me, big dog, and I'm on some real. You know, I'm on some real to real. I'm trying to move in, dog. You know, I'm trying to move in. And end of the day, all you got to do is pass that number to me. You know, pass that number to me. Go tell your mama there's somebody that want to holler at her. You know, I know your pappy ain't there. Because how you out here acting. Soft as hell. You know, so go tell her to pass that number to you and to get it to me, and I'll call her. And you ain't going to be in our business from that point. All you got to do is deliver the number. I won't go through you from no point on. And like I said, you got my word that I'm not going to disrespect her. You know, from man to man. You know, I'm just being real with you. Go get the number. I got her. I do that off the strength of you. You know, you want to see your mama happy, right? Slide me that number, big dog. You know, and keep typing down in that chat like you always do. You know what I'm saying? Keep typing down in that chat like you always do. Hey, brothers, I told y'all want to catch the solar eclipse. You got to get up early in the morning. My brothers on the East Coast, you know, it's always around that 10, 11 o'clock marker. Always around that 10, 11 o'clock marker. And West Coast time, it'll be 5, 6. Boy, when I wake up, I'm thanking the Lord I woke up. You know, I ain't waking up thinking about all that other crazy stuff. But we different, man. We different. Y'all stay doing what you're doing. In the words of nanny dog homeboy Desmond, y'all stay solid. You know what I'm saying? Y'all stay solid. Desmond, what y'all gonna do, big dog? Oh, man. Boy, look here. You hide your face too much, dog, to come rocking with the Bay, man. You know, you take your mask off one day because you're trying to prove something. You hide your face for fucking 5 years. You don't want to deal with the big dog. I don't hide my face till it's time to hide it. You hid your face so long on Facebook, on YouTube, Des, that them folk can take a mask figure of you walking in the store with a mask on, and they can match it up because you on YouTube every day with a damn mask on. But you a gangster. But you a pimp. All right, man. All right. Y'all stay safe, man. And I'm out.